Good morning, y'all. Um, well, I went to the meeting last night and it was really, really hard. And I was mumbling under my breath. I'm sure my neighbor sitting next to me was not appreciative of that. She was trying to make notes. Um, I was kind of offended in a way. Not really offended, I guess. I don't know what the descriptive term would be for how I felt, but the lady who opened the forum said, she asked the question, how many of you here work with the homeless? And tons and tons of people. At the end, they gave a count, and there were, I don't know, 120 people in the room that showed up. They said they were not expecting nearly that many people. They kept having to put out more chairs and put out more chairs. And it was very, very crowded in there. Anyway, I got off topic here. She asked how many people work with the homeless, and just almost the whole room, it seemed like, raised their hand. Then she asked how many people were business owners, and the rest of the people raised their hands. She did not ask how many of you here are homeless. That pissed me off. Why would they assume that a forum being held on homelessness would not include some homeless people? So right off the bat, I was pissed. I did see Greg, but I decided not to go up and talk to him. It really was not the right venue for that. I will talk to him though, eventually. So of course it was, I don't know why I go to stuff like that, because my hearing is so bad that I cannot pick up 10% of what's being said. Now, when you go with a friend, you can always nudge them with your elbow and you can say, what did they say? What did they say? But when you're in a public place like that, sitting next to strangers, you just can't do that. That's ridiculous. So I didn't hear a lot of what was being said, but I got the gist of it. More talk, more talk, more talk, more talk. Same bullshit that they talk about every time there's a meeting, a symposium, a forum. I don't care what you want to call it. It's always the same conversations. They just go around and around and around and around. And one person had the nerve to say, and they got called down on it too, and that was one really good thing that happened at that meeting. She made the observation that a big part of our homeless problem here in Oceanside is all of the people who come because of our weather, and we should just ship them back to where they came from. I could have slapped the bitch, but I wasn't sitting close enough. Pardon my English, you guys. I don't know why people say pardon my French when they say a swear word. That's so stupid. What does that mean? You're speaking English. If I said merde, okay, that's French. But I'm speaking in plain English, and the bitch deserved to be slapped. So Greg immediately pointed out with his charts and graphs and pictures and stuff that 80% of our homeless population are actually long-term residents of I wanted to stand up in that meeting and say, excuse me, I have a question. How many of you here are homeless? I wanted to ask that question. Then I wanted to ask the question, if you live in a vehicle, are you considered to be homeless? I wanted to see what these people at this forum would say. Oh my God, you guys, that is the cutest little girl. Oh God, I wish I could turn the camera so you could see her. She is adorable. She's got curly hair. Anyway, sorry. So kind of how the meeting went was, I've read before that if you live in a vehicle, you are still considered to be a homeless person, and are in line, or I don't know what the term would be. You are, dang, what is the word I'm looking for? You are eligible. That's the word. Hello. You're eligible for services. All the same services that a person who sleeps on the street is eligible for. Frankly, I think they need to be, it used to be that in housing, low-income housing, disabled people went to the front of the line. And I feel personally that because I do have a vehicle that I can live in, that I can lock my doors, that I can feel safe in, I should be at the back of the line. People who live on the street in the elements should definitely go to the front of the line, if there is a line. There's not a line. The thing is, you guys, there are so many entities, this nonprofit, this nonprofit, this for-profit, this nonprofit, this, there's so many, and everybody wants to be top dog. So because of that, all of the resources that are out there, which, you guys, it's mind-boggling at the amount of resources that are out there for homeless people. But they're so spread out. They have so many, it's just like services that say, okay, in order to qualify for our programs, you have to be clean and sober. That's insane. That is insane. How can a person that lives on the street get clean or sober or both? How can you do that? People with mental illnesses, how can you meet the criteria that some of these stupid ass charities require? You see, I'm getting pissed off. I'm sorry, you guys. This is not, the answer, I just wanted to stand up and say at the end, I have the whole answer to this problem. I've got the whole answer. If you will do this, things will happen. The answer is, everybody check your coats, check your purses, check your wallets, your credit cards, your car keys, your computers, your laptops, your cell phones. Check all that shit at the door. Leave here and stay on the street for 7 days and 7 nights. Get your ass out there and be a homeless person. Now, I guarantee you that would solve the problem. Now, if you disagree with me, that's your prerogative. This is my channel. I can say whatever the hell I want. But I know that would fix the problem. Strip these people of their comfort zone, their security, their warmth, the love of their friends and family. Strip them down to one set of clothing. Just for 1 week. Not months. Not year after year after year of living like this. Being with absolutely no grain of hope. 1 week, I guarantee you most of them would be crying and begging to be allowed to go back home. They couldn't take it. That's my answer. That's what I believe with all my heart would end the homeless problem. Get the people in our government to strip down to nothing. Get out there, live in the street. That's it for this rant, you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm sorry. This is not a very appropriate video for Valentine's Day, but I love you all and have some fun today. I'm getting ready to go into Target and just cruise around. That's going to be my fun. I do have another video to make though this afternoon. I got busted. Talk to y'all later. Bye.